What the dog doing?
Okay. That's rolling.
Let's get into it.
This junk rolling.
Do we need to get that sample on the board?
Which one?
God, let's get into
Hey,
it.
we're all pulling on the same oar here, guys.
From Rixie, this is Debuff, and I'm your host, Steve Skeels.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to Debuff.
We're in the mix. How you doing, guys?
We definitely can't play that with the music in the background.
You probably just
but
play
just
the
that
part,
clip, yeah. How you doing, man?
Doing all right. It was the 4th yesterday. You know, had a little holiday today.
Yeah,
It's great.
You did you go to the Wivel
I did
with
not.
them? Okay,
No.
you just chilled.
I just chilled.
You just chilled.
Played some games with some,
Excuse
some
me.
beer.
Low
You
down.
know, heard some fireworks in the
Happy
neighborhood.
birthday, America.
Yeah, we went and saw a movie. We saw Zola.
And you said it was amazing.
It was fire.
Yeah.
It was so good.
I honestly feel like I have not heard of it until you just said that.
It feels like it was kind of under the radar. I feel like the only reason we knew about it was because
All right, welcome back to Debuff.
no, we'll be fine.
Um,
Look, you just
hey,
saw
guys,
a little
how's it-
technical.
This is one bucket
How you guys
of
been?
pancakes.
Great.
what did you guys
so-
do this weekend?
No, we're gonna go from there. It's gonna be. They don't care. So Zola, fantastic movie. 100% recommend. Like, I was so impressed. I feel like they could not have gotten better actors. The directing was awesome. The soundtrack was so weird, and throughout the whole movie, because like the women that are being portrayed are like strippers, and their phones are going off the entire film. Like, all you hear is like the tweet notification and the ding
Oh, that's
notification.
funny.
And like sometimes they use it comedically. Like somebody will like, I don't really know the perfect example like straight from the movie, but it's like somebody be like, "Oh, yo, this chick is hot." And then be like, "Wait," and it's like they were using it as comedic like sound effects. It was incredible. It was shot on film, which looks awesome.
Film.
I don't know. Extremely impressed. If you have the opportunity to see this movie and you're of the age, it's really rated R. Go see it.
Yeah, you know, maybe. I don't know that I'm gonna
I
like
really want you guys to
go
see
by
it.
myself, but if you guys like are down to go, or
If
something,
you want to go see it, I'll go see it again.
cool.
Because
You're not that guy.
that
I'm not-
should not see it.
I'm-
You
okay.
should be the guy that does see it.
All right.
I wanted to say something really quickly because I'm gonna forget.
Do it.
And I want to hold myself to this. I think it would be really funny if, even if it was like one of us, but I'll end up doing it. I know. I want to make YouTube poops of our videos.
I think that would be so funny. I mean, but you already know that. I would think that's funny.
I want to make YouTube poops of the debuff clips and.
I mean, that's.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, it's just
Who-
you're the one that would have to. I don't know how to edit like that.
Have
so-
you ever met? Have you ever seen a YouTube channel that clowns themselves and does YouTube poops
I mean,
of their
I feel
own
like-
videos?
I
Other
don't
than
know that.
like intentionally, like, and calls it that.
I've never
No.
seen anyone YouTube.
Other
poop
than
their own
maybe
stuff.
like H3 in their old videos.
Yeah.
Really? Like stuff like that. But those are just edits. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
not
talking-
YouTube poop levels.
I'm talking like complete YouTube poops that are separate from like the clips.
Yeah.
Like, it's like we take a clip that's a couple minutes and we just poop it.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I think it'd be funny. I don't know how to edit like that, so be happy to sit there and help. But that's more editing shit for you.
Yeah, I
man.
just honestly, I'm trying to think about ways to spice it up, you know? Like, I think that would be a fun way to potentially get a new audience. Because if I was watching like H3 or I was watching Brutal Moose or I was watching Pitmaster X and they like put out their own YouTube poops, I would be like, holy fuck, that is so smart.
Yeah. I mean, I would be down for it. I'd probably watch it more than I watch the regular podcast.
I probably would too. And I watch every single thing we put up.
Yeah.
Because I have to.
Yeah.
Well, all I'm going to say is if you come back next week and I have an edit for the next podcast, I'll play it on the show.
I'm game.
Yeah, I'm down.
Maybe I'll be that guy.
You're not that guy.
Trust me.
So yeah, I just wanted to say that so I didn't forget because I was thinking about it and I just wanted to bring it up.
Excuse me. I do have something I wanted to talk about. I don't know if either of you saw the guy.
Which guy?
You're not that guy.
His YouTube channel is Cleric.
Nope.
142,000 subscribers.
No way.
He opened up a chest that no one else has opened up in Breath of the Wild. Like
How?
up
What?
until there's a chest that like spawns but falls below the floor.
Is it supposed to be accessible and
Is
it's
it,
bugged?
is it
It's
supposed
just-
to be?
I don't think it's supposed to be in the game.
Is it like a dev chest? What was in it?
I'm not gonna tell you. I don't. I will tell you, but I
Well,
don't.
no, don't tell us.
Are you
Well,
gonna show it? What are you? What is the deal? You
you're-
gotta
I
All
do
I'm
want us to
saying
go
is,
watch the video.
I do want you to watch this. It's really long.
How
So
long is it?
5 minutes. Well, the whole minute's 7 minutes. The whole video is 7 minutes and 38
That's
seconds.
not that long, dude. I watch like hour-long
But-
YouTube videos.
I don't know
Come
if we
on.
should sit here.
And
I mean,
watch the
maybe
whole thing.
maybe
yeah.
clip us watching this and then talk about it.
Can you? Why is it 7 minutes? Is it a
It's
setup?
obscene how he gets this chest. Yeah.
Could you explain it, or is it beyond explanation?
It's like, honestly, I watched this and I have no idea how he got this chest.
Okay.
I can fast forward through the the 2 minutes where he talks about why it's hard to open and other really hard chests.
So it takes him what, like 4.5,
It's
5 minutes?
It's about
to
5
open
minutes to open the chest. So from 150 to 705.
put it on 2 times speed.
It? Yeah, put on 2x.
All right.
Oh my gosh.
Isn't that nuts, dude? Like,
Okay,
for
so
whatever
welcome
reason.
back.
Yeah.
If you want to watch the video, it's gonna be linked in the description. We won't tell you what he ends up getting, but what the fuck did I just watch?
Dude, honestly, like, that was like, I watched that video with Danielle and we were both like, I have no idea.
Well, how do you
what
end
he was
up-
doing.
How do you end up figuring all this out?
Dude, that's ridiculous. I don't understand. I mean, a lot of the glitches that happen in a lot of games, but also Breath of the Wild, it's like stuff that I don't know how people even discover. But that was a series of ridiculousness.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like a lot of the glitches in what's it called? Ocarina of Time to like beat the game in like 15 minutes or whatever. Where how did people figure that shit out?
Yeah.
The setups, yeah.
It's like some of that though was like reading the code. I don't know what this guy was doing, but
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know that chest existed. Like, it is not visible,
yeah, I mean, how would you know?
but the Sheikah
Yeah.
sensor still detects it. So if you walked or got to that area in time before it fell out of the game,
Yeah,
your sensor would pick it up if you had it
Yeah.
detecting chests.
I wonder if when you emulate the game, is there a way to like do like boundary breaking and then go and that's how they like found where it was and he tried to. That's just insane how you would get to it anyways. But
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't know. It came out the 30th, and since then, like, a lot of people have been talking about it, and it's
Yeah, I never seen that.
just a really insane, like, honestly, like, setup to get that chest with the item that is in there. Which
Yeah.
I don't know that I'd be.
I wouldn't be doing all that. But did you
That's crazy.
Did you see? You watched the video I sent that this guy gets the Master Sword
Oh yeah,
without like
that was pretty
having
great.
hearts. I don't understand what happens, but he puts like a bundle of wood on the floor, lights it on fire, and then
Yeah, so he shoots an arrow. Well, he puts a bundle of wood on the floor, shoots an arrow at the wood, sets it on fire, shoots the arrow at the wood,
I'll put this on screen.
then sets up for like to camp, and so he stays overnight. And
okay.
then when the game resumes, for like a split second, it shows the ability for you to just pick up the Master Sword.
Okay. I couldn't figure out what was going on because as I've said before, you can hate me, but I haven't played the game, so I was like, can you just rest anywhere? I didn't.
As long as there's a fire, you can rest. So he rests, and then as soon as the day starts again, you'll see on the screen in the center, it'll just say pick up Master Sword. It's like a split second that has
My
to push
screen
A.
is dirty AF.
Right there.
Just realized.
Yep. And so he picked up the Master Sword without any
Master
cards.
Schwart.
Yeah, this is like German. Yeah, dude, I saw that on TikTok and I was like, that's crazy, man. That's going to be good for speedruns because it's like one of the best.
I mean, honestly, though, getting to the Master Sword, I feel like would take more time.
Well, I was wondering
maybe
because
for
some,
like longer speed runs.
cause some people like just the any percent beat Ganon, like
yeah.
people just fly there and whoop his ass with whatever's in the.
But for like 100%ing,
Yeah. I mean, it's just crazy to me that game came out in 2017 and people are still finding things that have never been done before or like breaking it in a way that no one's figured out how to do. Like that game is huge.
I think that's why, because it's so large.
Yeah. I mean, there's something you can do that no one else has done before. And it just blows my mind that people are spending. I mean, Danielle and I watched that video and she was like, so I could do that? And I was like, yeah, you probably could. But like,
Good luck
yeah, I said, like, he's probably put as much time into like
doing that.
doing that one specific thing that
Yeah.
as you have done the entire time you've played that game. And she's now on her third or fourth playthrough of that game.
It's true.
So, you know, it's just spending that much time trying to figure out one chest with X item in it is
Well, it's worth his time because I think his channel is built around that game,
yeah.
right?
I don't know, Cleric. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it looks like it's all Breath of the Wild videos.
Yeah, and he's got how many subs? 142.
Yeah,
okay.
142K.
Yeah, I mean, he dissolves it.
Yeah. Congrats, Cleric. That was pretty sweet. I still have no idea what you were doing there, but I'm happy for you, bud.
Yeah, it's really cool.
You know, it's
I'm
just
happy
really
for
nice
him.
of us to support other YouTube members in the community who, you know,
Who also
Yeah,
have
who
a
have
bunch
less
of subs.
followers than
Yeah.
us and
Go give him a watch.
are not as not as popular.
What do you mean there?
But seriously though, that's a
Cleric, Kleric
yeah,
to the
check out that
listeners
video. It's really crazy.
on YouTube. Yeah, if they asked me to do that, I would say
You're not that guy.
I'm not that guy. I can't do that.
Trust me.
Trust me.
But Cleric,
Uh,
absolutely
You're not
that
that
guy.
guy, pal. Trust me. You're not that guy.
Trust me, Cleric, you are that guy. Okay. What's going on with you? The only thing I really have to talk about is more Mario Golf. I'm just enjoying it.
I mean, I have two things.
Okay,
to
keep
talk-
going.
No, I'm
Keep
gonna
going.
say I have two
I don't
things
have
to talk
anything.
about, but I've already talked about it. So I would like Steve to have a turn. I'm just saying I
Steve,
have.
just have
Let's just
it.
go around the room, boys.
I only had 3 topics to talk about.
I do want to
today.
hear. I know one thing. Maybe it's 2 of them that Sean wants to talk about, but
Uh-huh.
I got a lot of just random stuff. But there's one thing I especially want to say, so let's start with that, and then we'll see where we get.
In addition to
Do you guys remember, like months ago? I think I talked about on Debuff. I told Sean about this, but I had tried the Magic Legends game that came out. Like, I love the Magic
Yeah.
the Gathering universe. I unfortunately don't really play the card game anymore because I would just spend all my money on cards. But they put out this game that was in beta. It was like free to play. I think it was supposed to be free to play when it comes out, anyways. And it came out. It says open beta, March 23rd, and at the end of June, they just announced that it will be shutting down on October 31st.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm guessing it just wasn't. I mean, they said
That's fucking
basically,
insane, dude.
Wow.
What
It
did they
never
say?
got out of beta.
Our vision for Magic Legends missed the mark, but we are proud of what we achieved. Thanks to Wizards of the Coast, we got to bring the expansive Magic the Gathering universe to a wide audience, explore new angles within the established action RPG genre. We learned several valuable lessons along the way, and we will use them to improve Cryptic's future development efforts. Yeah, I mean, dude,
I don't have thoughts.
when I tried it, I wanted to like it so bad, and I've never had this like up and down so quickly in a game where I was playing it and like, this is really cool. I was enjoying the mechanics and, kind of plays like Diablo, but
That sucks.
you're going
dude.
through, there's like a card system where your cards like are your basically special abilities and they rotate as you use them like you would in a regular card game.
Yeah.
And then it kind of just started getting worse and worse, and there was like no real equipment. I mean, there is some, but we were like not getting any after playing for hours. All the new spells you get is cool, but like it didn't really feel like it was changing that much. And gold seemed like useless so far, and everything I saw that you spend gold on was like a ridiculous amount of gold, and it's free to play, so it's probably so you push to buy stuff.
Wow.
But we stopped playing it like I think we tried it that day and then just gave up.
Yeah,
and
dude, that's insane to me that it never left beta before it got.
it's not like the first time that's happened.
No, it hasn't.
Remember, like Amazon had that like shooter MOBA game that got
Yeah,
canceled.
They didn't even release that though, right?
They put it into like beta and then they took it out and said they were going to work on it, and then they were like, never mind.
Yeah.
But I mean, I feel like as soon as this game came out, I saw people shitting on it online, and it seemed like something that they could fix for sure. But yeah, it's just crazy to me that how many months is that? I mean, if they announced in June, at the end of June, that's basically it was out for like 3 months, and they said that shutting down in October, so like 7 months after it comes out or something, right? And the one thing I will say that's nice, which they should do for something like this, is that everyone that spent money is getting refunded. Like that's pretty nice of them. So basically, they're just taking it as at a loss.
Yeah,
That
this
is
is probably
great.
how they feel.
Yeah,
There's sample sounds that came with the program, and there's like music loops that you can just play in the background. I can just play this.
Welcome back to Debuff.
Welcome back to Tech Talk. There's all types of different loops. There's classic rock loop.
just loop them on top of each other.
That's what it sounds like
yeah.
what's happening right
Yeah.
now.
Oh man,
Okay, welcome back to.
Hey guys, today we're going to
Rock
be grilling a full T-bone steak.
Hey everybody! We're here talking about our Harleys and how they make us feel
Dude,
younger.
mine's got a lot of noise that comes out of it, so we'll be talking about that today too.
Yeah.
I've got a large, loud Harley.
Dude.
A lord Harley.
You know what mine sounds like? It sounds like this.
dude,
That's what it sounds
what
like.
the fuck?
And then if I'm driving drunk,
Oof,
car
dude.
crash.
Don't want to do that.
yeah. For the record, Mason barely drinks and definitely does not drink and drive.
Yeah, I definitely do that. There's a scream.
I don't think I've seen you drink a full beer in the last
I don't think I've
5
seen myself do
years.
that.
I think I've seen you
That scream, glass break.
share a 12 ounce with like Maddie or something.
Let's turn on crowd ambiance.
I love it.
All right, guys. Well, we got this huge crowd in front of us.
Just pulling in numbers.
That
It's the noise gate. It like can't tell if it's loud enough or not. It's like
stop.
Yeah, it's
Holy shit.
it's the fucking. All right, so now we're outside.
We're camping.
This is podcast, but outside with we're on the beach.
I
yeah.
mean, we got a lot of
is camp-
cicadas around,
This
so
is Camp Buff.
It is cicada season, but definitely not around
Oh,
here.
now it's raining. Great.
We
and
gotta
the
call
cicadas
it.
are out.
Don't want the equipment to get
And
damaged.
what about the cars, dude? Are
Dude.
they crashing? Are they still driving? They're all right.
Oh, now there's a
A bus driving by,
like
or is that a boat? Foghorn. Yeah,
Sounds
it's
like
a
a
boat.
boat. Yeah.
oh shit, it's a thunderstorm.
It's about to rain
Dog.
way
Oh,
harder.
is that an alien?
Why the fuck? Why did you find this?
It's in the someone riding a bike. So basically,
Yeah, I can understand how it works. I'm just did you just see this?
there's
and you-
sample grid That light rain is really nice. I fall asleep to rain.
Me too.
Sounds at night, every night.
Me too.
Thunderstorms though. So
I
it's
just
gotta be
do
thunder.
play rain sounds and it doesn't have thunder.
Dude, I need it to be way quiet.
Dude, I don't know. I like white noise, and my overhead fan doesn't make enough noise. I used to sleep with one of those big ass box fans, and it had to be on for me to fall asleep. But I don't do well with like music or TV because I just listen to it. Anyways,
Yeah, these are just These
No.
are just the sounds that are in the sample.
nice.
And I thought, this will be the end of it. Gone.
Nice.
That's
That's all I really had about Magic Legends. So, Sean,
Is something? Is that your phone?
did I make it play rain?
Yes.
sounds?
Oh, you did. I was like,
It's
Yeah,
not
my
mine.
phone was playing rain
yeah,
sounds.
dude. Which means you just made a lot of people's phones. Whoever's listening to this, do the same fucking.
Okay.
Stop.
I'm just gonna start saying that throughout the rest of these podcasts.
Well, I was saying stop because that would make it stop.
yeah, but
if
like
they
I'm just
didn't.
gonna start saying like, turn all the lights off.
God damn.
All right. Well,
All right.
got it.
it's getting
Turning 15 lights
sensual.
off. It turned all the lights off in my home.
Yeah.
So
Welcome.
This reminds me of like Persona 5.
Sus Talk.
No,
so
stop.
I mean you can keep going if you want.
Just don't fucking get all sensual in my ear with the sus talk, bro. Might have to dim the lights.
Sussy baka.
Oh my god.
Turn the lights down to 15%.
Did you?
Turn the lights down to sex mode. Sus mode.
Oh my god.
Yeah, we should get loops for the. I've always wondered if we needed music.
I know there's like one podcast I listened to where I got probably 20 episodes in before I saw one of the comments on the video was like, I just now realized there's music in the background. And I was like, there is? And I turned it up really loud. So, I mean, they're just talking. And then when they aren't talking, I can just barely hear music in the background. And I'm like, almost why do they even have it? But they're like, we felt like it was too dead when they were editing.
Dude, I think some podcasts it works for. Do the noise gate. Hold
Like
on,
I said, you have to have it like really quiet to.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Dude, I don't know why we're doing this.
Yeah, we'll play a little bit of music in the background. It's got to be. I God, fucking hope it's royalty free.
I mean, can't you just
That's
turn
what I
off
was
this?
wondering.
Oh yeah, I could.
You could just turn the channel off.
Oh, you
if
can?
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
can.
can.
All right. So, I do have two things I wanted to talk about today.
Let's get into
it's
it.
about the same topic, and it's a topic I talked about last week too.
Uh-huh.
But Forza.
Well, then just forget about it.
Here we go. Forza. Dude, we're just doing a
Forza-
mirror of
Forza
fucking last
Horizon
week.
5. I could talk about Dark Souls.
Forza.
Go ahead.
So I've been playing it because it's on Game Pass. I have Game Pass.
I want to preface this by saying you were very, very excited at the Horizon 5 trailer. So
Yeah,
Forza
well, yeah,
Horizon.
dude. I honestly took a fucking shit in my pants when Forza Horizon
which we did
4
talk about how
Horizon
real
5.
how real it looked, but you were talking about it for a while. Like I should
You're
go
not
play
that
it.
guy.
So now you are.
Yeah, I mean, I loved 3 Motorsport 3, but for some reason Horizon 4 has been like,
It's because it's open driving, dude.
yeah, that's like one of the honestly the coolest parts, and that was the part I thought I was gonna like the least. But I got it through Game Pass. Not all of the DLC is there, which is
That's what
Steve
Game
said,
Pass does.
Game Pass doesn't give you the DLC for games that are on Game Pass, which I didn't really realize because everything I've played
Oh,
through Game Pass.
so what do you do?
Unless it's like an Ultimate Edition,
You just can't have it.
you have to buy it.
So I paid real money for a game
For
I
the Lego?
do not own.
Oh, Forza. You
Yeah.
bought Forza 4?
No,
No.
I did.
Fuck yeah.
I didn't buy it. I bought the DLC. I don't own the game.
Because it's on Game Pass.
Wait, so
I spent
but
real.
so you can't actually buy the DLC for Game
Yeah.
Pass?
So-
you can't. That's what I did. So basically, I downloaded the game for free. Well, free. I paid $10 a month to be able to play this game. I downloaded it, and then it was like, hey, there's this car pass, 49 cars that you get for free. $25. And then it was like, oh, and also there's the Lego edition or Lego Super Racers or whatever
So
it's called.
dope.
And then also in a DLC pack, you can get the Forza Horizon Island pack, for like $31. And so I bought them both.
And they work with Game Pass?
Yeah, so it just installs through the Microsoft Store.
That's so weird.
And
That is super weird.
It's just that they give you the game for free, and then if you want, it's like a way to still get you to spend money is if there's DLC.
yeah, which is honestly like I have a few thoughts about it. One of them is I really hope that's not the future of like just get the base game for free or for your subscription fee, and then you're required to purchase whatever else you want in the game. Like every other game I've installed through Game Pass, I've not really felt compelled to want to purchase anything for, or I didn't even notice there was DLC for the game, right? Like Outer Worlds, I know has some DLC. I think that the Outer Worlds has the DLC built into the Game Pass edition.
No, it doesn't.
Are you sure?
Like 99% sure.
Man, if they could get the DLC included with all games for Game Pass, that would be fucking crazy.
I mean, again, I feel like it's a way where
Yeah, DLC is never included.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just they get you to play the game, and then if you still want it, and again, not every game has DLC, and a lot of games it's like, you know, there was one game I was playing on there, and it was like cosmetic packs that you could buy. It's like,
Yeah.
you know,
My thing that I don't understand about that though is what if they take Forza off of Game Pass?
well, so for one,
Do you know what I
we
mean?
talked about this. Microsoft owns Forza. They're not going to take that off. Like
Yeah.
that's their first party game.
That was one that's what scares me a little bit about other games that are on Game Pass is whether or not they'll take it off.
But that's the thing is that then you will
Go out
have
and
to buy the game. You're like, well, I already have the DLC, so I just buy the game if it's coming off Game Pass.
Yeah.
But,
I didn't think about that.
but you also get discounts on games that are like on Game Pass if you want to buy it while it's on Game Pass. Like, I don't know if it's all the time, but anytime I've looked at a game, it's like, hey, buy the game for, I don't know, 10, 15% off or something. And so it's a little bit enticing where maybe you're not done with a game or you have beat it, but you did buy DLC and it's about to be taken off next week. And you're like, you know what? Screw it. I'll spend $40 or whatever to.
I think I know his answer, but how often do you buy DLC?
So it depends on the scenario because for me, if I'm buying a game that's been out and already has the DLC, if it's like anything that's actual story content or new like characters or things that look interesting, then I definitely buy it like when I buy the game because I don't want to beat a game and be like, oh shit, that DLC does look cool now that I'm either beat it or far enough in. But if a game came out, I beat it, and then DLC comes out later, recently I have not been buying it, or I did buy it because I was hyped. I bought the like pre-order, pre-purchase, and then I never played the DLC. So
my guess for you would be you do, but it's rare.
I will say that I have a love-hate relationship with DLC. Like, I don't think that when I download or play Forza 4, that I should be unable to obtain certain cars without buying them.
Money.
Like, that was the car pack, is like they show you these cars that you can't get. You have to pay for the pack. And then once you get the pack, the car is technically free. It shows up in like the list of cars you can purchase, and you go and click on it, and then you customize the colors and whatnot, and then it's yours.
yeah, free for like in-game currency.
Yeah, so they don't give you all 49 at once. They're still just in the lot that you're able to pick from. But I think that's annoying is that I had to pay real money to unlock certain features of the game that is already complete. I think it's annoying when games come out and say, hey, we're going to have DLC. I really like it when games come out and everyone plays it and it's great. And then the developer's like, oh, this game's doing really well. Let's add DLC. Like, I feel like Bethesda did that with Skyrim a little bit. Like, I don't remember when.
I feel like they definitely had plans for DLC.
Well, no,
from day
but
one.
I don't know that they really. I don't remember them saying it.
Well, yeah, I feel like maybe it's. I don't know that it's always common.
It's true.
Or it's definitely. You're right. It's more common now for them to come out and be like, there will be future
like,
support.
That's the same thing they have with Pokemon. Like, they were just like, all right, here's the game, but also we're gonna have all this DLC coming out, and that frustrates me. I don't want to buy, like, I paid $60 for a game.
You know it's incomplete the day you start. Yeah,
you're giving me an incomplete game, and I would appreciate if I had a full game, And then if it's successful and everyone's loving it and everyone's playing it, then you come out with something else that's like, hey, here's $15 worth of content, a fourth of the game. I think it's ridiculous when you have to pay anyone like The Sims, dude. If you look at The Sims on Steam,
Dude, it's like hundreds of dollars to buy all the stuff.
yeah,
Dude,
like
I don't know who does that.
it's insane the amount of DLC that's for that game.
Everybody that I've seen, I don't really know anyone that actually plays it like anymore. Know a bunch of people that have.
LGR.
But but anyone I see, I'm talking about like in real life. But I mean,
dude, he's my friend.
People online when they talk about it,
You're
it's
not
like,
that guy.
A, you don't buy all of the DLC. Like that's not the point. You buy the stuff you're interested in. If you don't care about like the pets pack, don't buy it.
Like,
but
why is that not included?
dude, money?
Yeah.
Are you joking? I mean, it's just.
Oh, okay. I know the answer, but fuck them. Is what I'm
no,
saying.
I get that, but
It's
it
a
just
big money grab, man.
yeah. I mean, they put out a game and
It's a
something
money
like
garb.
The Sims gets continual play. Like people stick with that forever, and definitely that type of audience sits there and says, "All right, I've put 100 hours into this game. I could spend another $30 on a couple of DLC packs because I've been playing for 100 hours, but the next 100 hours would be better if I did have new dogs." I mean,
Yeah, I get it.
it's ridiculous, but I feel like I don't know. It's not nearly even as bad as like these games that are built to be free to play and have microtransactions. So, like the thing with the cars, I mean, at least that doesn't actually change the game outside of having new cars to play with. It's not like I'm talking about. I'm bummed when story DLC comes out after I've beaten a game because I'm like, I'm not as into it anymore. Like something else we did want to say a little bit about, but I don't have to get into it. Just that Ghost of Tsushima, they announced new DLC, and I'm like, I'm kind of done with that game. I'd like to go and play this. It's a whole new area, but that's what I feel like is like it should just have been part of the original game. And I understand it wouldn't have come out at the time that it did, and it's a lot of work for developers to make that type of content. Like a whole new area, like is pretty crazy. The Lego thing, it's a very big map. Like it's not a small section. It's very large. And like, why was that just not part of the original game? I would say for one licensing, they definitely want some money back for.
When I look at DLC, I rarely buy DLC, if ever. What I like to do, to be honest with you, and this is what I did with Fallout 3, I just waited till Game of the Year.
Well,
and I bought that. And it was
but I mean, like
free.
I think there's games where the day the DLC comes out, I'm interested. Like Breath of the Wild, when that happened, I was still interested in that game. I was still picking it up.
Yeah,
the DLC was really good.
I think it depends on how good the game is.
Yeah, absolutely. But also, like, look at Minecraft. Like the thing that you purchase in that game is skins.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what is the
worlds?
DLC?
There's no real DLC for that game. Like, other than like skins and shit.
Yeah, I mean that game though has like had years of development change and is still one of like the highest selling games of all time.
Yeah, but
something like Forza comes out and maybe they never get any more real surge in sales outside of putting the game at a discount. So how do they get a bunch more money is putting out 50 cars for $26, which I said to you, I'm like, that's like 50 cents a car. That's not really
it's not bad. I'm not.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying like that isn't a bad deal. And somebody like me that justifies shit like that in their head, I'm like, dude, it's really like a good deal. I mean, 50 cents a car, like honestly, fuck it.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
so it's an easy way, like we said, cash grab, but at the same time, they can't just be putting out all that stuff for free. So if you don't care about it, then fuck it, don't buy it. But
yeah. I don't know. It annoys me, but at the same time, I'm the guy who will be purchasing DLC for a game that I like a lot. And
Wait, what did you say?
I'm that guy.
You're
pal.
not that guy.
I am that guy. Well, I do have one more. You have something to say?
just the last thing about DLC is I just feel like I know it sucks, and that's what I'm saying about hating like story content or something that actually changes the game comes out later. I rarely want to actually replay the game. There's been so many games like the Spider-Man PlayStation 4 game. I was so excited for that game. I bought the like Ultimate Digital Edition that gave me the DLC like pass
Spider-Man.
right away. because I was so excited. I literally never played any of the DLC because by the time it came out, I was like, I've already beaten that game. I'm done. Oh, I should go play it, but I have a million other games to play. I never even played the Dark Souls 3 DLC because by the time that came out, I also had bought that already and just was playing other games. And now I'm replaying that finally to get to it. But it sucks, but I just think a lot of times DLC, if it's price to content ratio is fair. I mean, it sucks it comes out later, but I don't think your original point that the future is going to be necessarily subscription and then buy the DLC, and the DLC is going to be like a significant chunk that you have to pay for. It will still, I'm hoping, be add-on content that maybe you don't need, but maybe it adds something, and then that's going to be cool for people that want to pay for it. But I don't think they're ever going to be able to put all DLC on Game Pass because that's just...
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of money they'd be losing, and I get that. It's just, I don't know. It was frustrating to me because I saw a lot of people playing Forza. Saw a lot of people playing that game. I saw a lot of like YouTube videos of the Lego world, and I was like, that looks awesome. And so, like, I'm playing the game, and it's like, not available, the Lego section. And then finally it's like, okay, it's available. And I go there, and it's like, okay, you have to buy it. And I was like, it took me a few days before I was like, all right, I'm going to fucking do it.
Yeah, I did see that. Well,
Dude, that game is so beautiful.
It's so much fun, dude. And honestly, like, I've been having a blast. But the second thing I wanted to talk about was something that I really don't know how to put my finger on. Why does Danielle like that game? Like,
Forza?
I thought she would hate that game. And I can't figure out why she... So, okay,
it's fun to go fast, bro. I think that's all it is.
Well, yeah, let me preface it with this. Is like, I do think that if I were to try and pinpoint... And I was talking to her about this. I was like, it's really hard for me to tell what kind of game you're going to like.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, dude, I'm kind of stopped trying.
Yeah, I mean, it's really impossible to like to.
I kept.
You said.
Yeah, I'm kind of stopped trying. Yeah.
Stopped trying.
I was gonna say I'm kind of gonna stop trying, but then I realized I already stopped. So.
I'm sorry. Dude.
No, you're good.
I mean, it's funny to me because there are times where like she'll be like, "No, I don't want to play that. It looks like shit." Like Minecraft. She said Minecraft has shitty graphics. I don't want to play it, and I understand that. Like, I do like when games look pretty. But. I got her to play it, and then she got like addicted to it for like a good 3-4 weeks. That's
Minecraft?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
But,
Did come around.
So I think she likes sandbox games because she likes
Not bad.
a sandbox and like open world. Those are because it's Breath of the Wild, Minecraft, Skyrim. She played a lot. Spiritfarer, which looks kind of open. Like it looks like you can kind of do. I don't know. I haven't played it, so I don't. I don't
think it's as much like that, but yeah.
Maybe there's a really compelling story that makes her want to play that game. I know that's why she liked Skyrim because there was a lot of like lore but that's also a sandbox.
I think it's the story in Spiritfarer, but because there's a couple other story-ish ones. Like I keep telling her she should try some of these. They're like artsy indie games and sandbox games.
Yeah.
But I also feel like she gets a little bit into the management aspect of some things like Spiritfarer and Animal Crossing.
The thing that Animal Crossing is another game she likes. But the thing that weirds me out is like I don't know if it's management because I showed her City Skylines.
Yeah, I feel like that's a lot though, dude.
And played it for like
an hour,
3 hours maybe, and was like, I don't like this.
I just think those kind of games are a lot.
But she liked SimCity.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit more. I don't want to say
like
dumbed down, but I feel like City Skylines is like a newer, more.
There's a lot
intricate.
more to that game, yeah, for sure. But I don't understand it, man. And she was, I don't know. We were hanging out, and I was like, just try this car. And then I didn't play the game for the rest of the night. And then last night, we took turns. We would, because I bought the 49 car pack. We'd go.
See, that's why you bought it.
Well, yeah. I mean, honestly, it's been
lady.
like a really fun. It's been a really fun experience for me and her to like play a game together. Like I really like when we find a game that we can both play together. Yeah. But she was like,
I got that controller.
I did buy that Xbox controller specifically for this game.
I did not think that was gonna be that long. I'm sorry.
It was very long. But we would go to the house, buy a car for free, and then drive the car like 3 or 4 miles as fast as we could up this, like, there's a straightaway that, like, and then we'd get to the end, and then the other person would drive it back, and then we would take turns, like, buying a new car. And, like, we...
Did you guys make out after?
No, but I wish. No, but it was funny because, like, we got all these cars that, like, I don't think I would have gotten. There was a few cars that I was like, yeah, I really am happy. Like, there was a BMW that we got, an Alfa Romeo that we got. But there were cars that, like, I wouldn't have picked myself. And the fastest car that I own now is from that DLC, and it was a Ferrari. And I got to 202 miles an hour up this straightaway, dude.
Have you seen any of those dudes on TikTok that play Forza?
No.
There's a guy who plays with the wheel, and he's got a ton of followers.
Dude.
He drives, like, the UPS truck
Yeah.
sometimes.
I honestly, like, that game makes me want to purchase a wheel. Like, when 5 comes out, like, I think I'm going to want a wheel.
Dude, when Brian made me set up his wheel for the PlayStation so he could play games, he was like, okay, like, I got it to work, and he's like, okay, can you do a race real quick? And I was like,
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no, did
camera
it die?
die?
I think it's off.
It is off.
Well, yeah, well, I'm still here,
You
but
just do the static,
yeah,
the static
image of you guys stuck. Basically,
I meant like the TV
Oh.
fuzz.
oh, that's funny.
But anyway, go ahead.
He made me sit down and do a race, and I was like, "Why don't you do it?" And he's like, "No, you do it." I'm like race. It was a NASCAR or something, and it was hard as shit doing it because the wheel he has, I think most of the real ones have like resistance
Yeah.
and stuff, and like I'm not used to that at all. Like the old wheels that I've used in like arcades and stuff.
We had a wheel for the 360.
I think so, but this one is like on a mountain, has like pedals and stuff.
Dude,
too.
he had.
And-
Have you seen it now? He has a stand for it.
Yeah.
Like on wheels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
dude, it's ridiculous. But
I didn't know that he had that day one.
oh well,
But yeah, it's like this stand that he slides up to himself, and it's got the pedals on the floor, and
Yeah.
like,
dude,
Yeah,
Brian's
they're
going
called, they're
hard.
Called, they're called sim rigs.
yeah. And honestly, like, that game makes me want to, and I really feel like he'd like Gran Turismo, and I wish he would play that.
Yeah,
Okay, I want to talk about that because you guys are getting into my territory now with these racing games.
I will say just one more thing. Well, hold on, two things about
ahead.
one. Another thing I'll say is Daniel does like Mario Kart, and I do feel like just driving cars is fun. I have like zero interest in real cars, which for some reason I feel like you actually really like car shit. And you used to.
I am a car nerd, but in the way that I don't understand how they work, but I like the way they look.
Yeah. Okay. But I just feel like you love cars, so that's cool for you. But I don't know, man. I suck at racing games. I've never really practiced to get good at them, so I have always just kind of been like, well, I don't really like cars, and I don't really play any games. So you can talk your Gran Turismo, but I have like zero information about racing games.
Well, so mini backstory. My oldest brother, Emil,
Car racer guy.
was a mechanic on a Mazda Formula One style team. I don't think it was Formula One, but it was like that style of car. There's different tiers of Formula One essentially, and it was
Formula 1, Formula
I don't
2.
even know if it was Mazda. I don't even know where I got that from, but it's like a lesser tier, or like second or third tier Formula One racing cars. So when I was growing up, he's about, I think maybe 10 or 12 years older than me. When I was young, he had a PS1 and he had Gran Turismo, however you want to say it. And I've always had a love for those games because of that. Like,
Yeah.
I was it maybe Gran Turismo 1 or 2 on the PS1, something like that, because I know 3 and 4 were on the PS2. And those have always been, in my eyes, the pinnacle sim racing games. Like,
What was the Gran Turismo like night
Gran
something?
Turismo 1 came out in 1997 for the PS1.
okay,
So
it's-
2 would have been...
I think 1 and 2 were both PS1. I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Back when
So-
there was more than one game in a series per generation.
Yeah.
Well, Gran Turismo was really the first one that like really knocked it out of the park for like tuning the car and having cars drive the way they should and not being arcade. And so I've always loved 3 was a great game. Gran Turismo 4 was a great game. The soundtracks were always awesome. And I now watch a YouTuber named Super GT who plays Gran Turismo Sport, I believe it's called. I think it's the 6th or the 7th game. And dude, he's awesome. And I watch those videos. There was a time when I was watching them every single day. And I think you would really like them, dude, because he's really fucking good at the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's something that,
and
like,
he's so funny. He's so funny.
it's hard for me to watch people play racing games.
Yeah.
But I was addicted to Forza
3.
Motorsport
Dude,
3.
you don't have to say it like that if it's hard.
It's okay, yeah.
You're not that guy.
The third motorsport game for 360, I feel like that and
I didn't realize you liked that game so much.
Skyrim, those were the 2 games I probably put the most time into on the 360.
I've never ever seen you play
because the
Motorsport
last one
3.
I played was 3, and I didn't play any other game after. Like,
And that
I didn't
was
play
like
before or after.
At our townhouse.
Yeah,
was
when I
he was
lived-
playing that.
Right.
I know, but I was there.
I'm just saying that was like that long ago.
You
That
probably
was like a
seen
part
me
of our
play it, dude.
friendship.
Yeah. You
You
probably
and-
have seen me play
you and
it.
Alex would sit there and play
Yeah,
like for
I might have seen you play it one time.
I don't remember how I ended up like interested in the game, but I bought it, and like,
Did you even buy it? Like, I feel like that was something that we obtained, or it came with the Xbox or something.
maybe that's what it was. But either way,
Dude, he stole
we
it.
had a copy of it,
Sean
and I
stole
started
it.
playing it, and I was like, this is so much fucking fun, because it's not a cartoony Mario Kart racing game. Like, I do love Mario Kart. I have a special like place in my heart for Mario Kart. I don't really love racing. Like,
Steve's out. It's okay. Sean, continue.
I'm just saying, like, I don't love, like, I wouldn't pick up any other racing game.
Yeah.
But because
Pod racing.
Forza feels really real. Pod racing is fun.
That game's hard as shit.
That game is hard as fucking shit.
It's like Wipeout, which is like the
We did
fast ass
play.
racing.
We did play a lot of Burnout.
Dude, I was gonna say Burnout, but you know
Burnout
what I liked
3?
in Burnout was the one where you would crash and try to get the most like car
Well,
pile
yeah,
up.
dude, that was a lot of fun.
That was like the only part I liked about it
I will
because I
say-
suck at racing.
I will say that I kind of like that Forza doesn't have that, like, where you can just run head on to somebody and like your car gets like cosmetically damaged, but nothing really happens. It's not gonna blow up.
yeah, well,
Breaks the windows usually.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's like I do kind of wish that Forza had like a burnout mode. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of like points you can get from doing jumps, and
I don't even know how long we've been going for.
that was like 50 something, I think. So we're
Yeah, we're
almost
about
done.
we're
All right,
about done.
all right. Jesus
Forza
Christ.
Burnout had a lot of like, you know, like just run off this ramp and cause as much chaos as you can.
Mhm.
Forza gives you points for that, but like if you if you hit someone head on while you're like collecting points, you lose all of them. Like,
Oh, okay.
so like you want to like do damage to the side of the road, like just like sideswipe all the you know, rails around the corner, or like you get there. I'm in the winter season right now, and you get 1,000 points for hitting any snowman you see. So
That's cool.
like they do a really cool job with that, but I do miss Burnout and that like destruction aspect of the game.
While you're still talking about Forza, have you ever seen the compilations Nice Driving?
No.
They're so fucking funny. I'm gonna put them in the description. It's
You send
you
that to
know
me.
in the like hyper chat section.
Send me the description.
There's a button that says "Nice Driving." Whenever somebody is playing online and they like run somebody into the wall, they're like "Nice driving," and so there's all these compilations. It's the channel's called "I Suck at Driving." Really, really.
Yeah,
funny.
I'll have to check that out. Is it all Forza game or
It's all
content?
Forza 4 Horizon.
Yeah.
4 Horizon.
Content from Forza 4 Horizon Court. But-
Dude, this edit is gonna be so fucked.
I'm
well,
sorry,
hey
man.
guys, welcome to our 73rd,
Second,
72nd
Wait.
podcast.
73.
Yeah, I was right. Welcome.
Yeah, we don't know how to charge batteries here. I guess.
You know, maybe next time we'll get it right, but
Dude, it's all good, bro.
It's
Well,
your
here's
fault,
the thing.
so-
I've got like 6 of these batteries, and I was like, okay, if one of them dies, like I've got four.
Yeah, and then 2 of
ones.
them died.
Like they're all fucking dead.
Hey, we'll wrap it up. It's all
Dude,
good,
just
bro.
fucking wrap it up, dude. I'm not.
I mean,
I'm
maybe we
not
should
that
just cancel
guy.
the
You're not
podcast.
that guy.
You know, just cut this. Just cut
Was
all
there a
of it.
new? Oh yeah, it was up. I was gonna say, did we even upload it? Yeah, 70. So this is the 73rd.
Did Mason even upload it? Come on.
Dude, did you even upload it?
Dude,
the
can you
last
believe
episode?
that clip? It's that one when the hover clip on the new episode.
Yeah,
Can you believe? I don't get to select it.
yeah. I didn't realize that that's how it works.
Maybe when you get monetized, you can do it. But
Yeah.
have you guys been liking the clips? Let us know in the comments. I don't think we've gotten a single comment on this fucking show other than the clips.
Didn't we get?
That was on a clip.
Outside of the clips,
I thought we got some hate mail.
if you watch this
Was
show,
that a clip?
That was on a clip.
the thing is people watch the clips. They don't really. Most people on YouTube, regardless of the show, they watch highlights way more than the full episode. That's like just across the board.
Well, all you could do, to really help us out, support us, you could just, hit, don't hit the like button, don't subscribe, don't leave a comment,
Don't ring the bell.
don't ring the bell, don't mangle merch.
Here's the thing. If like the way I just talked about this on All Staff yesterday, or Sunday, or that was yesterday. Sorry, my brain's all foggy after this fucking battery nonsense. Subscribing is free, so hit that button. If you don't like us, you can unsub like next week, but try it.
See how
Just
it
give it a
goes.
little
I
listen.
subscribe to like 300 fucking channels.
Yeah, I
I'm sure.
don't.
Yeah.
Maybe
You guys
more.
watch a shit
is there
ton
a
of
way to
YouTube.
figure out
Again,
how
dude.
many people you subscribe to?
It used to
number-wise?
be.
If you go to YouTube, you can look at your, it said, it called Lena out for it the other
I
day.
know. Where's the number?
How did I find that? 183 more. So
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I subscribe to 200 people on YouTube.
Let me see. Let me cheat.
So you could hit that like button and subscribe button, and you wouldn't even probably notice.
It would be for free.
You use in light mode?
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ, dude.
The studio just added dark mode like yesterday.
What?
Yeah.
That's fucking
This is the
bullshit.
This is the studio. I don't dark. Of course, I use dark mode. I'm not a
Dude, it's
I'm not trying to
honestly-
kill the oath. Let me see. The oath.
It's our responsibility to not set the ocean on fire.
Yeah. Dude, you shouldn't have used all those plastic straws, fam.
Yeah, dude, it would probably be
Okay.
ocean wouldn't be.
How
on
many
fire.
do you have?
I have 200.
How
exactly.
many do you think I have?
340.
340?
It's 512.
Like 406.
All right. So, Mason may be more into YouTube than me.
No, honestly, I think we're the same amount.
I think you just sub to a lot more
The
stuff.
thing
probably.
is like we get each other's like recommendations.
The thing that I don't understand,
Like we get recommended the same videos on the tube.
is I'll subscribe to someone if I find a video of theirs funny, but then they'll never upload again. Like the guy who does those King of the Hill edits.
Yeah, the really bizarre ones.
Yeah, I mean,
Koth.
the last video he uploaded was a month ago. Before that was 2 years ago. Then 3 years.
He's
then
probably
4
just
years.
chilling, dude.
But they're so funny.
Go to his about page, his about tab. Say anything about him.
Wow, that's it.
Dude, you can email him. Be like, yo, man, make more videos. He's got 7.2 million views.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like he's got really funny content, but he never uploads. But then again, like I subscribe to like Penguin Zero, which I think he's funny, but I don't watch him as much as I used to. Steve and I kind of agree. It's like kind of hard to watch him sometimes.
Who?
I
Sorry.
just
Like
have a
Penguin
problem
Zero.
with his voice.
I think
don't mind that.
I don't mind his voice at all. I just think sometimes he gets like really into these like similes,
Yeah, 100%.
and I find that to kind of be like that's his only joke because it's like
And sometimes it's just like goes off about like,
What do you mean?
This is as bad as a wet, stinky fart in a dry hallway of
exactly that.
And I'm just like, okay.
What do you mean
Like,
there?
I don't know. Like sometimes he's really, really funny, and then sometimes I feel like it's just this like it's similes and he has hyperbole and all this stuff that's just so extra sometimes when he's just trying to say something sucks, which I understand saying something sucks is not going to get as many laughs, but sometimes
Yeah.
the type of humor he uses does not work for me.
It's very crude.
Is
Yeah.
it
how
extra? Is it
yeah.
cringe?
I mean, I
don't
wouldn't
know
say
if
it's cringe.
Is it cring?
No, because I know that like he has a cult following that thinks he's hilarious, and I say cult not in the way of it's a small amount of people because he's fucking huge.
Yeah.
But I just don't
talked
find
about
it
it
as funny anymore, and I feel like it's gotten more and more ridiculous. But yeah, he's pretty crude now. I mean, in some of his videos, I don't click on at all. Like
don't
it's
sub
stuff
to
that's
him.
not
Never
about
have,
video
never
games
will.
and things.
Hey,
but,
we're all pulling on the same oar here, guys.
but anytime he's like on Reddit or something, like I always see
Wet it.
him just like blowing up. But he
That
makes
shit
like
hurting.
fucking millions of dollars. So
All right. Well, I'm gonna cry about this edit. So let's get out of here.
All right.
I'm kidding, but
I'm
like,
sorry about the
I-
fact that
No,
we had
it's just-
so many
no, it's,
technical
uh,
difficulties.
it's my own fault. I gotta plug in the batteries.
can I say one more thing before we
Yeah.
cancel?
No, dude.
It's small, so don't worry. We'll let you get out of here. And of course, there's a train right when I say that. Sony's been like buying some studios, and I think it's interesting. One of them is like kind of a behind the scenes like helper studio that like assists with projects, but also they're known for like helping with ports to PC and stuff.
Ooh.
And I'm kind of curious if Sony's looking at trying to port more of their first party games to PC or exclusives to PC, because they got Horizon on PC. They did Days Gone, which is like a zombie game that unfortunately like didn't do super well.
Oh, yeah.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah, not
Just
Forza.
Horizon 0 Days
I just
Gone.
said it might be
Yeah,
worth mentioning since we've been
You're
talking.
not that guy.
I've been talking about Forza so much.
yeah. Horizon Zero Dawn, and there's a lot of. I don't feel like they're not going to put like God of War
Yeah.
on PC, but
I think it might be like Last of Us for sure.
yeah, even that though, that's like become like a big Sony thing. But yeah, I mean, I could see that before, or Uncharted, something like
Yeah.
that. Same
Isn't
company.
Uncharted on PC already?
No,
Oh, am I thinking of
Tomb Raider.
no, Just Cause?
Yeah, Just Cause. That's.
I feel like those are
Square.
the same games.
They're not at all. But
I feel like
yeah,
they're the same
they're
game.
not.
Uncharted.
One's like a linear story based, the other one's like open world crazy shit. But I mean, honestly,
You're
I
not
don't
that
know. I
guy.
could see Bloodborne being
Yeah.
on PC. Like that's not first party; it's third party. They published it; they have the rights. But like that game's huge. Fucking From Software is huge now. I could definitely see them doing that.
Yeah,
And trying
I think
to pull
that
in.
I would probably play it, but I mean, on PC. But I feel like I should probably get some more use out of the PS4. So
Hey man, I've got Bloodborne. If you ever want to borrow it,
I know.
it's the best game. But I'm just saying, I want to throw out there. I know you don't have a PC or a PlayStation, but I feel like it.
Dude,
Sony
honestly, I'm about to tell Steve we need to split a
buy him a
gaming
PC.
computer for you. So
no,
we can
no.
we can just fucking all play actual PC games together.
What would we play though?
anything.
Dude,
Halo.
Halo, we could play Halo,
Halo.
we could play like Steve and I played Genshin Impact. I think that's the only time we live in the
Yeah,
same house.
I keep
and I think
saying.
that's the only time we've ever played a game together was Genshin.
I keep throwing out games. I'm like, yo, it's got co-op, and you're like, I'm not interested in it.
Guys,
so you
I got
pick a
one we
game.
could play. It's Mario Golf.
Yeah, that's not on PC, but
I'm just saying, like,
No.
if you had a PC game, like a PC rig, a rig for playing PC games,
then maybe Sean and I could finally play together with you as well. But
Yeah, like you guys never fucking play together. What we
don't.
need to do is
That's
we
what
we
we're
need
saying.
literally don't. We
to
literally
we need
do
to
not.
figure out how to get a fucking TV in here so that we can
It's true.
just do debuff let's plays. Two things really quickly. One, if I make a YouTube poop, I'll show it next week.
You're not that guy.
I might not be that guy though. Secondly, yeah, we got a fucking curtain. I know we didn't address it. We got a curtain because it was way too bright at the beginning of the recordings. The last episode, I finally was like, fuck this. Because I've been meaning to do it, but I
Yeah.
keep forgetting.
we
Yeah.
bought the what do you call the light screen thing?
Oh, it's called it's technically called a shim in the like the fancy video world. It's essentially just diffusion.
Yeah.
And it kind of helps, but it's only if you can control the power of the light. I can't control the power of the sun. I mean, maybe I can, but
Yeah,
you're
you're not
not
thinking
that
highly of yourself. you
I'm
know?
not that guy.
Regardless. Yeah, so hopefully the lighting will be better.
So the lighting hopefully should have been more flat
Yeah.
and more controlled, because what was happening is in the edit, the way that these files record is they record in 5 minutes increments, and they pass seamlessly to the next file. But what I would have to do is I would set the color balance for the first clip, but it would be like bright as fuck, and then the last clip would be like dark as fuck, and so I'd have to go in and I have to adjust each file. So I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
So I decided
hopefully
to spend
that
$100.
helps. I mean, we'll see.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
episode. Sorry for all the blackout screens and shit. Maybe
know
it'll
what?
just be shorter. Who
Maybe
knows?
we should. We shouldn't need to apologize.
Yeah, it's
We
all
should
good, bro.
I should just get dummy batteries.
You should get dummy batteries.
That's what it should be.
Yeah.
But all right,
Thanks
Thanks,
for stopping
guys.
by, guys.
Thanks for
make
watching.
sure not to like and subscribe.
Don't do any of that
Please
stuff.
subscribe. We got 3 subscribers.
It's
these past
it's
7
that
days.
it's that
It's those ads, bro.
This is Google ads. You guys see that?
Yeah, we talked
did
about
see
it.
it.
All right. See you guys.
Thanks. Bye.
You're not that guy.
Debuff is hosted by me, Steve Skeels, edited and mixed by Mason Carlton. Follow us on Instagram at DebuffPod. That's DebuffPod. Thanks for listening. I'll see you in the next one.